Have you ever wondered about the power of your mind? How much of what we perceive is truly reality, and how much is a creation of our mind? A question that stirs the curious and the contemplative alike. Today, we're exploring an ancient Buddhist saying that offers a perspective on this very question: all things are created by the mind. This powerful statement, found in revered texts like the Avatamsaka Sutra, is more than just a saying. It's a cornerstone of Buddhist practices and a guiding light for meditation practitioners worldwide. The saying invites us to consider the intriguing idea that everything we experience is, in essence, a creation of our minds. Rather than passively receiving the world, our mind actively shapes our perceptions, our experiences, and ultimately, our reality. It's a profound concept that reaches into every aspect of our daily lives, from the mundane to the monumental. Today, we delve into the depths of this profound saying and unravel its core components. The mind, a complex and powerful entity, is the author of our realities. This is not just a poetic statement, but a profound truth that encapsulates a core principle in Buddhist teachings. Imagine the mind as an artist and its creation, our reality. The mind doesn't merely think, it perceives, interprets and molds our world. It's like a painter who doesn't just splash colours on a canvas, but instead carefully chooses each shade, each stroke and each texture to create a masterpiece. That's how our minds work, shaping our experiences, our feelings and our understanding of existence. Let's consider an example to make this clearer. Two people look at a sunset. One sees the beauty of nature, feels a sense of peace and marvels at the colours. The other person, however, sees the same sunset but feels melancholy, reminded of the passage of time. The sunset is the same, but the minds of the two individuals perceive and interpret it differently, thereby creating distinct experiences. This concept is not about negating the external world or promoting solipsism. Instead, it encourages us to realize the power and influence of our minds. It nudges us to understand that our thoughts, perceptions, and mental states play a pivotal role in how we experience life. At its core, this phrase leans towards an idealistic perspective. It suggests that our consciousness is not a passive receiver of information, but an active creator of our reality. Idealism in this context does not mean daydreaming or wishful thinking. Instead, it refers to the philosophical concept that consciousness is fundamental and that it shapes our perception of the world. So each moment, each experience and each perception is a testament to the mind's incredible power to create. It is a reminder that our minds are not mere spectators but active participants in the theatre of life. Thus, our consciousness in essence creates our reality. It's an invitation to be mindful, to understand the potential of our minds and to actively engage with and transform our mental states. Because in the grand scheme of things, we are not just living in the world, we are also creating it moment by moment with our minds. Understanding this saying is not just about philosophical contemplation, but also about its practical implications. This ancient Buddhist wisdom, all things are created by the mind, has profound significance in our daily lives. It's an invitation, a call to action for us to take charge of our minds, to engage with our thoughts and perceptions actively. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, we don't just observe our thoughts passively, we transform them. We cultivate a more positive, compassionate and accepting mind. Just think about it. Your mind is like an artist and your life is its canvas. Every thought, every perception you have paints a stroke on this canvas. A more mindful mind paints a more vibrant, joyful and harmonious picture. This saying reminds us of the power our minds hold in shaping our experiences. How we perceive a situation, how we react to it, all of it stems from our mind. Our happiness, our sorrow, our fear, our peace, they are all in our minds, created by our minds. So the power to shape your world lies within you, within your mind. As we journey through the labyrinth of the mind, let's pause and reflect. We've navigated the broad avenues of the Buddhist saying, all things are created by the mind. This profound phrase is not just about the thoughts we consciously form, but also how our minds perceive and interpret the world around us. It's the cornerstone for the diligent practitioner, a beacon guiding us to actively engage with and transform our minds through meditation and mindfulness practices. We've explored how our perception and mental state play a pivotal role in our experience of life. This phrase leans towards an idealistic perspective, suggesting that our consciousness paints the picture of our reality. It's not an endorsement of idealism, but rather a recognition of how our perceptions and conceptions shape our understanding of the world. Remember, the key to your reality lies in your mind. It's not just about seeing, it's about perceiving. Your mind is the master artist and your reality its canvas.